setting up for a very special meeting with the skull of a bison, or Ini in Blackfoot, proudly on display.
We all had to calm ourselves down because, it's bison. It's the Ini right there.
Joshua Crowshoe, Rylan Weaselbear and 2 others hiked through a remote area of Banff National Park in October. A pilot ceremonial hunt through a collaboration between Parks Canada and the Indigenous Advisory Circle.
We were back in our ancestral territory after a long absence due to a lot of reasons, mainly government policy, even the National Parks Act, and then also to meet Ini, the buffalo, again in its natural environment, and to reaffirm that connection that we used to have with them, that spiritual connection.
In our ancient practices ways, there are very significant things to be involved in our ways. You have to have a lot of commitment. You have to be sure of yourself. Am I doing the right thing? So when I was looking back and thinking about those ancient practices that were still there, then when you fast track that system as you move forward, and that's the same concept that was used into this buffalo hunt.
No motorized vehicles or anything with wheels were allowed. They dragged sleds for dozens of kilometers every day.
There was times where the body wants to give out, where it's total exhaustion, where all you can focus on is oxygen, is your breath. Don't have any thoughts, you're just remembering, breathe. That's all I can do at this point in time.
We've climbed hills, we've all over like the Rocky Mountains, the Porcupine Hills. So I know their limits, and I knew that there was no other boys to hunt with.
The group had 4 days. On the 3rd morning, the weather turned cold, working in their favor.
So what we were hoping and what happened was that the weather pushed the animals out into the open. And so, we're all in a line walking along the trail, and then, like the video saw, we just came up. They were just in the clearing to the right.
In our worldview, these would be the warriors, the modern day warriors of our time, so.
The bison provided around 1,300 pounds of meat, the majority donated to the local food bank. Some was used to make enough bison stew to feed 400 people.
Hooves are used for rattles, the intestines for carrying water, the sinew for thread or bows, and the horns for ornaments. So we use the bone marrow for soup or whatever, but we use every aspect of the animal. It's life to us.
We would rather see them harvested traditionally rather than just Parks going out there in the helicopter and thinning the herd and leaving the carcasses. So it can be done that way or it can be done our way. And our way is more humane, it's more cultural, it's spiritual.
It's a loss of words sometimes when I think about that initial sight of the buffalo. It was almost like ancestral feeling, like we were being protected and guided through this journey.
We didn't go up there to hunt the buffalo. We went up there to receive a buffalo.
Terry Trembath, CBC News, Piikani Nation.